get him some help?
You've strengthened us. You've tortured us. The worst and the best of us. One more spirit.
Who that on me, who that on three? What's up, Saints fan? It's your boy, the Who Dat, sitting here to bring you back with another video. This video is special. There has been arguments between two quarterbacks with almost similar careers. However, one is always put on top of each other, according to sports fans of today. We will find out which one stands on top of the game of football according to 4 categories I will be using in this video, such as their best seasons, their regular season history, their player history, and the upcoming of their careers, which will determine which one is better than the other according to my logic. So if there will be 4 parts added to this, if you want the next part sooner, I'm going to need y'all to hit that like button very hard. 20 likes if you want it quick enough. Let's get it started. Both Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers both have achievements worthy enough to become first ballot Hall of Famers. We all know this. However, we have to come to the conclusion both have huge shortcomings that will forever affect their careers and their placements in all-time great conversations that we all know about already. Rodgers losing to Eli, Drew Brees losing to freaking Case Keenum. We know. But let's go into round 1 and let's begin right here. Drew Brees' best season was in 2011, where he led the New Orleans Saints to a 13-3 record, leading the Saints to a wildcard spot against the Detroit Lions, with the addition of leading the NFL in the passing yards and touchdowns with 5,476 yards and 46 touchdowns. And with only 14 interceptions, with an outstanding 71.2 completion percentage, with a 110.6 passer rating, breaking Dan Marino record in that year, guys. In that year, with his best games going against Christian Pounder Vikings, throwing for 32 for 40, 412 yards, 5 touchdowns with no interceptions, even earning himself a Offensive Player of the Year award and becoming Offensive Player of the Month once and Player of the Week 3 times, earning him 3 times. Drew Brees did that season with the best of his capabilities. His only losses was against Aaron Rodgers, Freeman, Sam Bradford. He didn't lose much that season. However, he was still a wild card spot. But because he was ending that season over the 13-3 record, he ended up in a wild card spot against the Lions, and he beat Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions 28-45, sending the Saints to San Francisco to face Alex Smith. However, Saints fans, it didn't end well, with Brees falling short against the 49ers, 32-36, recording 40 for 63, 462 yards, 4 TDs, 2 interceptions, failing to win another Super Bowl for his career. That sucked for Drew Brees' legacy right there, but he ended that season off very strong. Next, let's go into Mr. MVP, Aaron Rodgers, with his best season in the same year as Drew Brees in 2011, leading the Green Bay Packers to a 15-1 record, earning him the #1 seed in the NFC Conference, earning a bye week to face the New York Giants. In that season, Rodgers earned the MVP award, recording 4,643 yards, 45 touchdowns with only 6 interceptions, recording a higher passer rating ever recorded, being 122.5, with the addition of winning the NFC Player of the Month 3 times and Player of the Week 3 times, with their only loss against Matt Castle and the Kansas City Chiefs. That was impressive for Rodgers. In that year, Rodgers' best game was against the Denver Broncos, throwing 29 of 38, 408 yards with only 1 interception, beating them 23-49. However, just like Drew Brees, it ended with failure in the divisional round at home against the New York Giants. Rodgers fell short against Eli Manning. He only threw 26 for 46, 264 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, caused him not to attain another Super Bowl. That was ultimately a failure of a season for Rodgers, because even though he earned the MVP, he fell short to his true goal, which was another Super Bowl. With both quarterbacks in their best seasons, it's time to decide a winner, okay? Let's cut the bushes. I'm not going to go deep into the season, who they faced every single time, but it's time to see who I picked to win round 1. And the winner of this choice will be Drew mother freaking Brees. And I'm about to explain to you about, wait, Rodgers fans, stop. Don't beat me. Don't beat me around the bush, okay? Do not beat me around the bush. It wasn't an easy decision either. Both quarterbacks had MVP caliber seasons. However, we're both losing in the playoffs, and Brees leading Rodgers in every single passing category besides interceptions and quarterback rating. And I know, guys, Rodgers won an MVP. Rodgers won an MVP, and he was the NFC Player of the Month 3 times compared to Drew Brees' 1-time Player of the Month. However, Brees was also Player of the Week 3 times, the same amount as Rodgers. And in terms of awards, Brees won the Offensive Player of the Year award while Rodgers won the MVP award. Now, if you ask me, those awards are basically similar to each other. We all know that these awards are chosen by some weird people in the NFL. Like currently right now, Rodgers is the newest MVP, even though I think, in my opinion, it should have been Tom Brady. But I don't know how these people are judging it or what. But Rodgers won the MVP on it, but in my opinion, it's how productive you are to the very end. Even with the MVP and Drew Brees Offensive Player of the Year award, their resume and their playoff results won't change how they finish the season. We're both losing the playoffs. Drew Brees finished stronger than Aaron Rodgers. So far, Drew Brees takes round 1 in this best of four series.